Welcome back, rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. Today, we're going to do our 5 matches for weekly ELO. I know it's been a while. I know you guys have, some of you at least, been really waiting for this. And so this week, let's take a look at what we're going to do. I'll go ahead and put the, whatever the time is that you need to run to somewhere on the screen. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on this one or whatever. So let's take a look and make our deck now. So if you want to skip ahead, you can go ahead and click at the top or wherever I have it. Alright, so first, basically the missions, instead of looking at the legendary missions, since we don't really have any more of those, there are some that we could go to, because obviously there are still the rescue missions, which I have not finished yet, but I've still got a little bit more time before I have to worry about those. Instead, we're going to go here, we're going to look at our Flash missions, because I've got a whole bunch of ELO missions for the Flash that I have not finished yet. I unlocked them in time, but I have not finished them. So we've got 40 rounds with Floyd, we've got 40 rounds with Dixie, and 80 damage with Sticko in ELO mode. So these are going to be our 3 main ones. We're actually going to be running a triple kind of deck. Actually, we're going to be doing some Splash today. Floyd does not really need his bonus, he just needs to win the round, so he does not need anyone from his deck, so that's great. Sticko does not need anything as well. I mean, he could get the plus 8. Maybe I'll throw one more from his end. But otherwise, I'm going to be doing mostly a bangers deck with Floyd and Sticko in it as well. Because I want to make sure that Dixie gets her bonus so that she has an easier time winning. So, let's take a look. I've already thrown Floyd, Dixie, and Sticko into the deck. So I was also thinking, though, so here from Junks, if we go ahead and go down here, another card that might be really good would be Carrie with this defeat +2 pills. She will not have her bonus if I get her most of the time, and this will allow me to pill a lot more for the other cards to make sure I actually get them. So that is ideal for me to be able to lose and get back some pills, because really, all I really want to do is win these rounds. That is my #1 goal. I will be trying to actually win most of these as well, so it's not just that, but hopefully that will be helpful. I don't want to put more than 3 in there, so this guarantees that I will most likely have at least 2 bangers cards, unless I get really lucky and draw only the other ones. Alright, so Floyd, again, Floyd is a 3-star, Sadie is a 3-star, and Sticko is a 3-star. Just put the 2-star of Carrie in, so that's 11, which means that I've got 14 to work with. I've got 14 stars here, and we need to figure out what we're going to do here in bangers. So, what do we want to do? So we've got Dixie. If we really want to get those pills back, it might be good to put DJ Alberto in here as well. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the pills game. So Crink, I love the new Crink. 9 with 3, that's amazing. Huge for that. So I definitely want some of that action in my deck. So that gives me 11 with my last few. Shan is gone, obviously. What else can we do? 11. We could go with Pearl. Pearl wasn't too bad for damage. I like her as a 2-star. But actually, I think I have to wait for her to pull her out. I think instead we're gonna go with Doug Snop or Dude Snop, because I love these 9 power cards with pills. So good. So that gives us room for a 5 and a 4-star. So we got room for a 5-star and a 4-star. We cannot put Blaster in there, so that's unfortunate, but so be it. I think one thing that might be a lot of fun would be to run something like B-Bazooka. I think B-Bazooka would be great because he's an 8/8 with a lot of DR. It's an absolutely killer card. Do we really want to, though? What do we want to do? Joy is no good as well. Joy has been taken out of the equation. Let's go to page 2. I don't remember what's on the next page. We got Vermin N. If Vermin N's there, that would be a pretty good 4-star to throw in. Alright, Vermin N is usable, so we'll go ahead and throw Vermin N in. And, I love Zoe. I love Zoe. Zoe is just such a good card, but I'm worried about that SOA. Worried about that SOA. Not enough DR. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw B-Bazooka in here. I know I normally don't like putting this much DR on my 5-star, but since we are looking to try and win with these cards, it's going to be one heck of a fork You know, you throw a B Bazooka out there, there's no way to tell whether or not he is all in or he's got nothing. So let's throw in B Bazooka, take a look at our deck. We're gonna have to do this. So let me zoom ahead and get my deck in order for you. Okay, so here's our deck. We've got B Bazooka, Dixie, Doogsnop, Krink LD, Vermin N, Carry, Sticko, and Floyd. Again, our main goal for this deck is going to be to win with Dixie, to win with Sticko and do lots of damage, and to win with Floyd. We don't have a whole lot of conditionality here. In fact, the only condition we have here is Revenge for Floyd. Everything else is free to go whenever. As far as lost cards are concerned, we've got 3 lost cards, 4 if you count Vermin, sorry. So we've got 4 lost cards, which is a really good amount. We've got 2 really dangerous pill cards, which can give us back some pills and will force the opponent to pill at least a little bit. It also prevents them from being able to ult easily and regain our pills so that we can win with one of these. So let's just see how this deck works out. I'm actually really excited to try this one. So let's head in and see how it goes. Alright, so as you can see, we're starting out at 1,000 ELO. We are okay to go because we've only got that 1 5-star. Again, this month you're only allowed to have 1 5-star in your ELO deck, which is really nice, I think. So let's go ahead and head in and see how we do. Alright, so as we get started here, don't forget that this is the last week to get those really sweet New Blood packs. The last week for Empress Sloan and Ymira to be in the New Blood packs together. Oh, no opponent was found. Apparently people are either scared of me or they don't want an easy win. You know, one or the other. Let's try this again. Anyway, so make sure you hit up those Mega New Blood packs if you're really looking for a great deal. It's your best chance to get some really killer cards. Oh, again, nobody wants to play me. Hopefully somebody wants to play me. Oh, come on, guys. You don't want to be on my YouTube channel? I guess not. Oh, okay, great. We got Death Eater CR from, is that Ireland? I believe it's Ireland. If I'm wrong, somebody's gonna shoot me. Anyway, we've got, let's say we got a Jungo Vortex half decks. We've got Cindy, Dianzi, Seadusk, and Ofulgun versus Doogsnop, Krink LD, Carry, and Sticko. So we're really looking to get that Sticko damage in. We've got both of our pills. We've got our defeat here as well. Unfortunately, we've got the attack as well. It looks like we're really going to need to look out for a late round Seadusk or Dianzi. Cindy or Ofulgun are really good opening moves. Probably, I'm guessing Cindy will be led first because Seadusk would not be as good with his plus life yet. Dianzi has not had time to get his growth underway. We cannot really stop Dianzi right now. Alright, there's Ofulgun. I don't see why he would play a whole lot of pills here because he's drawn his best hand, most likely. We have our one of our worst hands, which is very unfortunate. But he has no reason to go in quite a bit here because he's still got Seadusk and Dianzi. He could go in up to 6. Who knows? So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and throw Doogsnop. Let's see. That's going to be 27. He could go 4. Alright, let's go ahead and let's go into 4. See if he's just trying to, because he could go to 4 and still hit 28, try and beat me. Oh, he went to 42. Oh, I should have gone one more. Oh, that's very disappointing. Alright. Should have gone a little further. So be it. So be it. Alright, so what do we want to do now? We are in deep trouble. There is like 0 chance for us to win this now. Should have just thrown Carry. Probably would have been the safer thing, but, you know, oh well, so be it. Now the main thing we need to look out for is Dianzi here. Obviously we want to prevent him from playing nothing. So I'm going to play Krink, and chances are pretty good that he's going to want to try and beat me anyway. So if I throw Krink, his best bet would probably be Cindy, and he would know he'd be able to win anyway. So we're going to assume a Cindy, which would put us down to 7. 7 times, well, whatever. So 8 times 8 is going to be 64. If we've got 7, we need to go to 10, which is not what we wanted because it means we have to go all the way in. But we're going to do this anyway because I'm really hoping that he's going to try and seal the deal here with Cindy. It would be very simple for him to do so. It makes sense for me to throw Krink next in order to try and force him to play pills, but he would think there's no way that I'm going to go all the way in. And so going pretty much all the way in with Cindy makes a lot of sense, but, you know, honestly, he could just throw... There we go. Alright, there's the nothing. Because, see, he didn't have to throw any of those cards. And this is why it's just really... Oh, okay, so he goes all in. I should not have done quite so much, though. But the good news is it looks like we are still going to be able to win one of these because now we can throw carry, get 2 more pills back, and then go in with Sticko. Not that that matters per se because he could just lose with Cindy and then win with Dianzi no matter what, because if he plays 0 on Cindy, I cannot beat him with carry. So the question is he going to try and go all in? Who is he going to play next? If he goes with Dianzi, then I'm just going to throw carry. If he goes with Cindy, then I'm going to go in with Sticko. And we've already lost this match, but maybe we can still get a couple damage out of Sticko in ELO before we lose this. So if it's Cindy, it's a 0 pill. If it's Dianzi, it's probably all in. So we'll go ahead and throw carry because we can guarantee the win with Sticko. I don't even care that he's going to beat me. There's no way we could have stopped him anyway. So good game, Death Eater CR. It's pretty much over after round 1, considering that we had such a huge star gap. What was our gap in stars here? 16 to 10. Yep, we had the maximum 6-star gap. So this is just not cool. Honestly, like, how on earth am I supposed to beat a 6-star gap? This is not a fair or close match whatsoever. Seriously, like, you need to put it within 2 or 3 stars max. 6 stars, this is not fair. This is not even possible when it's like 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, like 2 2s and 2 3s. Are you kidding me? There's no way that these 2 stars and 3 stars are going to be able to take on nothing but 5s and 4s. I'm extremely disappointed in the system matching here because it very easily could have just given less stars to the opposing player. And it still would have been a big advantage for him if he had, you know, just 2 or 3 more than me. But the good news is we got 5 damage on Sticko, so that's 5 less damage that we have to do with him later. So we're getting those missions done, getting the missions done. We're 0-1, but that's okay. We're down to 988 ELO. I'm going to try not to talk through the whole thing so we can make some of these a little faster. Alright, we got Dave, Eugene, Fanny, and Sean. Level 99 Slavics versus Dixie, Dugsnop, Sticko, and Floyd. Looks like we've got a message from the previous player. That's nice. I'm sure it's a good game for him, though, because he slaughtered me. Alright, so we're a little bit closer on the star count this time. We've got Sticko, Dixie, and Floyd. We're not going to be able to win all of these, obviously. We've got Dave, Eugene, Fanny, and Sean. I'm really glad that at least Death Eater was very kind in sending me a message. Most of the time, players will not send you a message, so if you're watching this, Death Eater, thank you very much for sending me a message after the game. Not a whole lot of people do that. Even I don't do it that often, but it's really nice, because this is supposed to be a social game. Anyway, so we've got Dave, Eugene, Fanny, and Sean. Very easy to lead with either Sean or Eugene after I lead off with mine. Hold on. Alright, so you have been made famous now, Death Eater, but I cannot continue because I gotta continue looking at this next one. Alright, so we got Dixie, Dukestop, Sticko, and Floyd. We do not want to start with Floyd, obviously. Sticko could work, but it's not really going to help us in any way. Dukesnop would probably be the best option to begin with. If we threw Dixie, we'd just get a Dave or a Fanny in response, and we don't really want that. So we're going to start with Dukesnop. We don't need to win with Dukesnop, so we're going to have to just hope that this is something that our opponent is going to assume we're going to go in pretty big with. Now, what we could see here, my guess is maybe we'll see a 0 pill or a 2 pill Eugene. If it's a 2 pill Eugene, I'd be really sad. I should have played at least one more. But we're trying to make up some pills. We could see Fanny come out here with a few pills, maybe 4 or 5, just to try and get one up on Dugsnop. We could see Dave come out as well, the same kind of way. We could even see Sean try and go in pretty far. It would actually make more sense to lead with Sean, because Sean is going to do the most damage, and this is a reprisal round, and I would see him coming for sure in round 3. So it would make a lot more sense to play Sean now, when this is the safest round for the opponent. We will just have to wait and see what happens. I'm hoping to see a large pill Sean here. That is why I've played almost nothing with Dugsnop. Alright, so we do see Sean. And we see a big pill Sean. Excellent. That is what we wanted in order to put us in the best shape to try and win 2 of these rounds with our other cards. There is no DR. We still need to look out for cards like Fanny. But this round we do have Floyd activated with Revenge, so they're probably going to be expecting to see a revenged Floyd. We may see Eugene, and if they play Eugene, it'll probably be with a few pills as well. I'll be curious to see what happens here. I think if he throws Eugene, I will actually not throw Floyd. Instead, I think I will throw Dixie with just like 2 or 3 pills. Okay, we do see Fanny here. Fanny's still going to have 8. But getting Fanny out of the way is excellent. Even if Dave kept everything, I would still be able to win with 11 pills with Sticko versus Dave. So we're going to go 2 pills with Floyd just to ensure that we can get that win with Sticko. Probably going to see a lot more than that with Fanny. Oh, great. Excellent. Lucked out here. So we do get the 4 in. We're down by 1, and we are going to be able to definitely make use of Dixie. Sticko is at 3. The thing we need to look out for now is if they throw Eugene or not. Obviously, Eugene is not what we want to see. 8 times 7 is going to be 56. 10 times 7 is going to be 70, sorry. So we can still win with 72. I think what I'm going to do then, if we can still win with 72, I'm going to go ahead and play 2 on Dixie and force him to make the move. Now obviously what I am probably expecting to see here, if I've played Dixie, it's more than likely that we're going to see Dave probably all in. Dave all in would give him the win. I do not believe Dixie could win though, because Dixie does have 8 as well. So it's not that simple for him to just assume that he's going to be able to get that Fury, but maybe we'll get lucky. We'll either see an all-in Dave, or we'll see the 0-pill Eugene, or maybe like a 2-pill Eugene, something like that. Regardless, most likely the opponent will go all-in because I have the pill advantage, and he has the life advantage. So all he has to do is win basically one of these rounds, and he has won. And because I have the ability to low pill, it makes more sense for me to low pill. Oh, it looks like it's going to be the 0-pill Eugene. All right, well, I guess we luck out here. Normally when I'm in this kind of situation, the thing you're going to expect to see is for someone like me to do this. This is the most common option, is I've got the pill advantage, I can still win. I'm going to throw as many pills as I can here, just 3, because I guarantee a win with Sticko, because now I can do 72, which is more than Dave's 70. I win both rounds. We have won all 3 rounds, assuming Slavix does not leave early. Please don't leave early, Slavix, please. I would really like to get 3 more damage in with Sticko. Please. But anyway, it's really common to see people do this, because it's the safest route, and it forces you to kind of go in and do the brave thing instead. And so when I've got this easy way out of just throwing a few pills and trying to make sure I can win both, it's very common for someone to do this. Now, Slavix may have assumed that I was actually going to expect him to do that and gone all in order to counter him. However, that was not what I did this time, so again, it is kind of a 50-50. Do you think the opponent knows that that's what's normal or not? And that's just what ends up happening. We have advanced all 3 of our ELO missions. That is fantastic. Super happy with that. We are now 1-1. 1005 ELO. We are back to above breaking even, which is more than I was expecting with a tri-deck, not even a half deck. Oh, I'm going to retry again. Alright, so we're in match 3. We've got Mono Pussycats, Betty, Choco, Noemi, and Roxy versus our Crink LD, Verminen, Carrie, and Floyd. So we do have Floyd. Floyd is the main one we're going to be going with here. We've got like no damage on us. Crink LD is going to be basically useless unless I Fury him. Vermin N is our big damage dealer. Okay, Carrie will get us some pills back in Floyd. So obviously the person we start with is probably not going to be Vermin N. Very unfortunate to be in this situation right now. However, we could lead with Carrie and see what the opponent does. But that's not going to do us a whole lot of good. So I think it's going to be a lot better if we start with Vermin N and then play a couple pills here. Let's go with that 5 that works so well and see just what happens. We'll get 1 back. Again, when I look at the opponent, I'm thinking Roxy is always a good one to start with. Choco has the mission to do damage with her, so we may see a high pill Choco to try and get that Choco damage in. We've got Noemi, who is going to be down to Crink, so it's no good for Noemi. I don't think you'd probably want to save Noemi for Carrie. And then you've got Betty here, who's kind of split, who they might want to save for Vermin N. So we're looking at Choco or Roxy, and my guess is probably it's going to be Roxy, because you want to get Roxy out of the way. Question is just going to be how many pills on Roxy? That I have no idea. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage, so I wouldn't expect to see more than 3 or 4 pills. We've gone in 5. Maybe we'd see a 5-pill Roxy, but we are at 9 power, so we'd still beat that much for Roxy. They're probably not expecting me to go that far in with Crink because, you know, 1 damage is 1 damage. How good is 1 damage? But if we can win with Crink and then lose with Carrie, then respond with Floyd and finish off with, you know, nothing for the opponent with Vermin N, or maybe even a win for us, that would be just awesome. So I've played a few more pills on purpose because I do not think that they're going to go more than... Ooh, there's Noemi. Okay. We can still beat a 6-pill Noemi, I believe. Oh, what a good play. 7-pill Noemi. Man. Alright, great play, XXII. Level 79 from, is that Argentina? I'm really sorry if I get that wrong. Alright, so it's our turn to play. Who have they led with? I led first round. Who's up? What's going on? What's going on? No. Game? Seriously? Alright, so they have led Betty. I can only tell because it's slightly further down. Anyway, so we've got Betty. Obviously, I do not particularly care, but Betty versus, you know, Floyd is just as good as anything else. So if you move down to 4, 8 times 7, 7 times 8, which means that I would need 9. But I can go ahead and lose 1. That would be fine. I can actually lose 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and play 2 here. Total of 3 on Floyd, because we can get 2 pills back on our next fight. Are you kidding me? No! Ah! Oh, that's okay. I just really wanted that. I mean, I'm gonna win now, but, well, maybe. Nope. I can only do 9, so at best, it's a tie. And that is what we will get, I believe. No, it is not, because I cannot Fury now. I played too many pills. That is really unfortunate. Oh well. So be it. Good game, XXII. Good game. That is really frustrating. I should have saved Floyd. Man, if I'd saved Floyd, This game would have been all but over because carry, I really, I didn't even say it. I really wanted to go with carry because carry's the safer option at that point, obviously. But I wasn't expecting Betty to go all in. Obviously, that was an excellent play on Fortune's part, but it was very risky as well because if I had kept Floyd, game would have been over. Okay, so we are now 1-2, and we are at 997 ELO. Let's try and get into our fourth match now. Yay! Finally! Alright, level 58. Sorry, I don't know what country's flag this is. I'll have to look it up later. We've got Adnan Salman, El Zombino, Gatsuchika, Tengu, and Boomstock. So it looks like we've got Hurricane and Riots versus Dixie, Duke Snop, Crink LD, and Vermin N. So we've drawn all of our bangers. Dixie is at max DR power. And we have to get over the ridiculous... Oh no, the large announcement people. Go away, crazy people in your cars with your announcements. Alright, so let's see, what do we got? We got El Zombino, who could do Reprisal, but that's not going to do him any good versus any of my cards, so... Reprisal is his best chance to work with El Zombino. Obviously, they're going to want to go in big because it's Hurricane and it's first round. Not going to be Boomstock. Gatsuchika or Tengu or El Zombino all are potential threats in the first round. We need to be very careful. If we throw Dixie, we can expect to not see as much pilling. So let's go ahead and get our Dixie round win. We're just going to go in 7. I know this is more than we need to, but... with DR, there's no way that they're going to want to go in too far because, you know, who wants to go in that far for 2 damage? Let's be honest here. So El Zombino, we are not going to see El Zombino, that's for sure. At least I wouldn't. I'm expecting here to see either Tengu or Gatsuchika. There's Gatsuchika. Have we pilled enough to beat Gatsuchika? Yes, we have, because Gatsuchika did not pill at all. 4 damage is great though. Shave off a little bit of that 14 ridiculous life. That Hurricane Sports right there at the beginning. Yeah, 2 down, 38 more to go. Yeah, this is only going to take forever. But hey, it's a free card. Can't complain about that. Just take your time, get it done. Alright, so we see Tengu next. Obviously, El Zombino is going to be what's next. I don't even want to try and get in a fight with Tengu. Obviously, it would be better to try and get in a fight with Boomstock. I'm just going to throw Duke Snop with nothing. Though, honestly, it would probably be better to go, like, all in with Vermin N. That would be really good. There's just no reason to go in against Tengu. I know this is a 0-pill Tengu. I already know it is. Oh! Well, see, this is why it's a good thing I don't listen to myself, because sometimes I'm stupid, more than sometimes. You know, sometimes you just get this feeling where you're just like, yeah, whatever, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, so... Alright, so we got El Zombino, which we can definitely expect to see him this round, because he's gonna get slaughtered by Crink next round if he doesn't. So obviously throwing Vermin N is our best move here. And our best move is actually to keep Vermin N, because Vermin N is going to be able to beat Boomstock. He's going to be able to beat El Zombino. I believe if we throw Vermin N, this match is already over. So I think we have got this one. Good game, Adnan Salman. I cannot believe I miscounted. I forgot that I actually will lose to Boomstock. Oh... I should have gone all in with Vermin N. That would have been the better move. I completely forgot that I did not. I was going to be down by 1. I thought that I had... good game, Admin. My own. That should have been a win. So be it. So be it. The correct play, the wrong number of pills. I needed to play at least 3 or 4 on Vermin N. Alright, so we are now 1 and 3. 1 and 3. So we're going to have to hope that this last match is enough to boost us over 1,000 and that we can win it. But of course nobody wants to play. Alright, level 56 from Spain, Fidodid, with some O's in there. We've got Verislav, Artis, Crowan, and Kenny CR versus B-Bazooka, Duke Snap, Krink LD, and Sticko. The first time we've seen our B-Bazooka. Alright, so what are we looking at here? We play first. So, obviously, Crowan will not be led. Verislav, or Artis, or Kenny CR, any of which could be led. Kenny, a very dangerous card. Very dangerous card. Obviously, we've got Sticko here, who we want to win with, so we can start with Duke Snap. Duke Snap. Verislav will probably not be led against some of these guys, because with only 7 power, you're going to need a whole lot in order to win. We don't want to go in too far, because we're worried about Artis. However, we also do not want Kenny CR to be able to overtake us. So, I guess we're going to be a little foolish. We're going to play 6 pills on Duke Snap, because that will stop 7-pill Kenny CR. And if he really wants to go to 8 with Kenny, then that will put us in a good position for later. I'm alright with that, because then he will not have Crowan or Artis available. Well, he won't have Crowan available next round. So, my guess is that we're either going to see a low-pill Verislav, a 0... Well, we won't see Artis, because there's no reason to throw Artis. So we're either going to see a low-pill to medium-pill Verislav, or we could see a big-pill Kenny CR. Verislav, how many pills? Like 2? Alright, so we did see a very large pill Verislav. I would not have thrown Verislav most likely, because being down 2 power is just way too much. Now we have a very nice lead. This puts us in great shape to maybe put us over 1,000 ELO if we can continue to finish this off. Alright, so Crowan. Obviously, if we see Crowan, it's going to be a not a match at all. Okay, so good game, Fidodido. Alright, we're at 1,008 ELO. Well, sorry guys. I don't want this video to go too long this time, because I am really busy today. I just have to admit, I'm really sorry again for not getting out more this week. This is pretty much all I'm going to be able to do this week. This is entirely my fault this week. I will not blame anyone but myself, because I've been so busy watching videos of the E3 Breath of the Wild demo for Zelda, the new Zelda game that's coming out for Wii U and NX. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful! But this is a UR channel, so I can't talk about that more, but if you would like to in the comments section, you can leave me a comment below and let's talk about it. I'm actually making my own little kind of item list based on all of the videos that I'm watching. I'm going through and doing that. Anyway, back to UR. So we are 2 and 3. Thankfully, we are at 1,008 ELO, and because it is Sunday, I will not have to worry about losing any, so we will get our bonuses, even though we only won 2. We were able to get a decent number of our matches in as well in order to finish off some stuff. So we did get that win. We did get the Sticko Fury in the first round. We got all 3 in another round, and then I think we didn't get anything in the last 3 matches. But overall, we did pretty good, so we checked off a few more of our things, and that's the best you can really hope for, guys. I mean, 5 matches, you're above 1,000 with a tri-deck, and you're also able to check off some of your missions. That's great. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better week. I was not expecting to do that well. Is this deck amazing? No, but if it's able to even help me break even, then obviously it's not a horrible deck. So if you've got these 3 missions that you're trying to get done, I highly recommend a deck like this. It seems to be working quite well. I'm sure you could trade out a couple more. Like, you don't really need carry in there, but I like having the extra pills so that I can be a little more risky with my other cards. Anyway, if you like this video, guys, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you really like it, don't forget to share it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.